We just saw Pacific Rim Uprising, and on this show I take my friends, we go see a movie, review it here in the car, and have a discussion. This is the review video. It's spoiler free, so if you're on the fence or looking for a recommendation, you can watch this video to find out what we thought without spoilers. And if you want to hear everything, including spoilers, check out the other video as well. Pacific Rim Uprising, movie discussion with spoilers. This is obviously the sequel to Pacific Rim. It stars John Boyega and Charlie Day's back from the first one. And I had very low expectations for this movie. Guillermo del Toro directed the first one. He's not back in the second one. It's, it's kind of a... The first one I liked, but I thought that if they started making sequels for it, the quality of it would go down. And I actually think... I don't really remember enough about Pacific Rim to remember like what it was that I really liked about it. I just remember I thought it was an enjoyable action movie. I thought it was the best like American kaiju movie I'd seen. And this one I think is better. It has a whole lot more ideas to play with, and that's almost a fault at some points, because if you're not paying attention all the time, you will get lost with what's happening in this movie. There's plot twist after plot twist. It's like they had ideas for 3 or 4 different movies, and they made them all into this one. And that's usually the kind of thing that I like to see, where there's a lot of creativity in one movie, where they're not trying to, make Transformer-style movies where they come up with one idea every 3 hours of movie that they release. And so, yeah, I think when I really kind of level out from seeing this one, I think it still will hold up better than the first, just in terms of the number of ideas it had, the way it was executed. I think overall it's a better story. It's a bit more interesting of a story. So I really liked it. What do you think?
I was not a big fan of the first one. This one was, in my opinion, so much better. I thought John Boyega did a great job. Eastwood's son did a good job.
John Boyega.
Boyega.
John Boyega.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. I got more in it.
No, you're ruining it. It was a very good movie, and it brought a storyline to the series where I thought the first one was incredibly lacking, but still managed to have the fun robot punching a monster. So I think fans of the first one will enjoy this one, and people who were kind of iffy on the first one will enjoy this one as well.
Yeah.
So definitely go see it.
I think the first one, it's very Del Toro-esque in that it defines a lot of the rules. It does a lot of world building, and a lot of that stuff was really cool, and I like that about the first one. But then the actual story, like what happens in that movie, is very straightforward. It's a very, we beat the bad guys. That's how this movie goes, the end. This one, they didn't have to do any world building. It was already there, and they actually did a good job of picking up in an interesting way from where things were at the last time that we saw the Pacific Rim universe. So I would recommend it. I would go check it out. Based on the audience that was there when we saw it, it is still going to lose pathetically to Black Panther again this weekend, but if you see this and you're interested, it's definitely, I think, worth seeing. So that's our review. We'll talk more about the spoilers in the discussion, but if you like movie TVs, please like the video, subscribe, check out all the written and video reviews at dalemaxfield.com, and thanks for watching.